Alrighty, day one, part 4. So, the floor pan has what originally had beads in it, yeah, to add rigidity. So, basically, I'm adding my own beads. I don't have a bead roller, and I'm just gonna kind of tap them in here. I got a piece of metal stock. The metal is going to be a little deformed somewhat, lose its form here and here, but I got a plan for that. And again, this might work, it might not. I don't even need the beads in the first place, but just in case, like I say, this is the learning bead. Okay. So over here. So, these little spring clamps here really come in a lot. I could use C clamps, but not necessary at this point. Put that down here. I do have a line that I drew in. Just like I thought it would do. Perfect. Again, I'm sure there's many various ways of replicating a bead roll. Something fell. Getting tired. Of course, I'm doing this expediently. Come on here. Alright. Going. Go. Might have to get the seat clamp out. But if you've been with me a little bit, I think you get the idea. And I'll show you eventually the finished product. So, up to this up a little bit, get it flat, more even. go. Not too bad. I'm just sitting here. Pretty cool. You could form metal, shape it. Cool, you can shape metal. Oh, pretty neat. Do what you want with it. Granted, I ain't no Bob Ross of metal in here, but getting somewhat what I want. Yeah. That's the back side. Here a little bit more. If I put it on there super strong, grandpa strength style, with the grip there. It's gonna keep going. Well, if you still with me, that's great. But for all intents and purposes, that is what I wanted to show. As an idea, I'm sure you guys have your own tricks of the trade. I just wanted to see what I could. It was an idea that kind of came to me. I was like, let me try something like that. Got a vise. Of metal stock. A lot of times where I get my metal, dishwashers and ovens. Dishwashers, ovens, even auto body shops, they throw out a lot of scrap metal. You just ask them, they'll just give it to you. You can find metal anywhere. Whoops. Sorry. Your arm's in the way. Oh well. You got your darn arm in the way. Yep. The idea is, though, you don't want it to crown up, though. Got a square one here. The hammer set I bought from Harbor Freight, from Maddox, like 7-piece, some odd pieces. It was like $50. Yeah, should have used this one the first time. Gets right in the groove. Oh well, like I said, you learn as you go. here. Grandpa strength it. I got another one I gotta put in. It'll be a little bit better. I'll tell you that right now. At least from this learning experience. Let's see. Alright, there you go. For all intents and purposes, I do got the groove that I want. I'm just thinking out how I want to get it a little bit more, I don't know, nicer, if there's a better word, or try it this way. A little bit more flatter. I'm gonna be cutting this off here, and I'm gonna be cutting that off here. It's gonna be at that angle. Then I'm gonna be cutting this off here, and that's gonna be the high one. Then I'm gonna be adding another piece down at the bottom. Could have used a bigger piece of metal, but oh well. Would've, coulda, should've. Alright. Yeah, I went a little bit too much on here and here, but I'm going to see if I can bring it down. Turn it in like that. A lot of it is just getting creative, people. It's your own project. Let's see. Look at this. Look at that. Let's try that. Probably could have done that, huh? Nice perfect straight line, maybe. See, like I said, I'm just messing around here. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Look at that, just banging it down here. My hands are moving. I feel like I'm moving quick, but on film it's probably slow as molasses. But I'm just literally just throwing different thoughts at it as I come up here. Did you guys pick anything up? Good. Maybe this will help you in your project. Want to get that line there. See? So, let me show you that. That's pretty rigid, right? You can see that. It ain't bending. Whereas before, if you think of something like this, and this is what I cut it out of. See how it's all, I cut it out of this. Not as rigid, but with bead in there. And this is where my foot's going to go. It probably is not going to bend as much. And it'll go in the truck like so, and then I'll put another one right here. Anyway, cool. Alrighty, well that was probably 20 minutes of a lot of hammering and forming. But my next one will be a little better. I can play with this a little bit more. But that's one way of getting a hammer formed. So I'll take you to the truck. I still haven't cut anything out of the truck yet, okay? But I'll show you what the intent is. Okay, so you see the bead that I was getting at? This is gonna be the, so that's the 90 here. That's the 90 here. I'm gonna have to weld that in there like so. And that's the bead that's gonna go down in there. See? That bead's gonna go right in there. And then the other one, that's the high. This is the high one, rising up. Then I'll make a, let's see. Yep, there you go. Yep, that lines up nice. And I measured it correctly. That's 2 inches wide and 1.5 inches. Yeah. Now I'll cut this off that and weld it in. And cut this off right here. And it will match up right up to that one. I'm sorry here, guys. Here. I'm not really filming. But anyway, without overstating it, that's what it's gonna, that's the track. That's the bead line. Alright, well I'll come back and we'll continue on.